Welcome back, coin lovers, to Rare Lincoln Penny Coins, the ultimate channel for collectors, treasure hunters, and anyone fascinated by the stories hidden inside old coins. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most surprising and valuable coins in American numismatic history, the 1976 Lincoln Penny, a tiny cent that can be worth up to $787.99 or even more depending on its condition and rarity. It's a small copper coin most people overlook, but behind that simple design lies an amazing story of American history, minting secrets, rare errors, and collector demand. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to identify valuable 1976 pennies, why they're worth so much, and how you might have one hiding in your pocket change right now. The origin of the Lincoln PNNY. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It replaced the Indian head cent and became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse shows Lincoln's bust, while the reverse originally featured two wheat ears, later replaced by the Lincoln Memorial in 1959. The penny is more than just currency, it's a piece of American history. It has witnessed wars, economic changes, and social revolutions, and the 1976 penny is part of that ongoing story. 1976, a historic year for the United States. The year 1976 marked the United States bicentennial, celebrating 200 years of independence. Many U.S. coins received special bicentennial designs that year, but the humble Lincoln cent did not. Instead, it quietly continued its classic design. However, that doesn't mean it was ordinary. Despite its simple appearance, the 1976 penny holds surprises. Millions were minted, but only a handful have become extremely valuable due to their condition, rarity, or minting errors. Mint locations and production. NUMBRS. The 1976 Lincoln cent was minted at two main locations: Philadelphia, over 4.6 billion coins; Denver, over 4.2 billion coins. Although billions were produced, very few survived in pristine condition. And even fewer have the unique traits that collectors dream about. These rare survivors are the ones that can reach hundreds of dollars at auctions. Composition and design. Details. The 1976 penny is made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, weighing 3.11 grams. It features obverse Abraham Lincoln facing right, with "In God We Trust" above, "Liberty" to the left, and the year 1976 to the right. Reverse. The Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, with "United States of America" and "E Pluribus Unum" above and 1 cent below. This simple design hides the fact that certain variations can make these coins extremely valuable. How to identify a valuable 1976 PNNY? Not all 1976 pennies are rare. Most are worth only face value. But here's what to look for: mint state condition coins with no wear and strong luster, red coloring. Bright red copper coins are worth more than brown ones. Full strike details. Clear details on Lincoln's hair and the memorial. No scratches or damage. Any contact marks lower the value. Mint errors. Double dies, center strikes, die cracks, and repunched mint marks can raise the value dramatically. Famous error varieties from 1976. Some of the most valuable 1976 pennies are error coins. Look for these types: double die, obverse doubling visible in the date or lettering, center strike if part of the design is missing due to a misaligned strike, clipped planchet, a missing piece on the coin edge, die cracks or cuds, raised lines or blobs due to damaged dies. These rare errors can push a coin's value from a few cents to hundreds of dollars or more. Market value and auction. RECORDS. Now, let's talk about money, the part we all love. A regular circulated 1976 penny is worth 1 cent. An uncirculated MS-65 red coin sells for around $2, $10. But rare varieties and high-grade coins have fetched up to $787.99 or more in auctions. For example, a stunning MS-67 red 1976 Lincoln cent sold for $787.99. That's nearly 788 times its face value. Error coins and top-graded pieces can climb even higher if collector demand spikes. Part 9, Grading your coins. Why condition matters. The condition, or grade, of your penny is the key to unlocking its true value. Very fine worn coins, little collector value; extremely thin light wear, worth slightly more, about uncirculated minor wear, more desirable, mint state no wear at all, the most valuable, professional grading services like PCGS and NGC can certify your coin's condition, boosting trust and market value. Storage and preservation tips. If you discover a valuable 1976 penny, don't clean it. Cleaning can slash its value. Store coins in airtight holders or capsules. Acid-free cardboard flips. A cool, dry environment away from humidity. Proper storage keeps your coin's color, luster, and condition intact, protecting your investment. Where to find rare 1976 Pennies treasure isn't always buried, sometimes it's in your pocket. Look for rare 1976 pennies in old jars and piggy banks, bank coin rolls, estate sales and flea markets, coin shows and auctions. Every year, collectors still find valuable pennies hiding in everyday change. Your next grocery store penny might be worth hundreds. Part 12. Investing in Lincoln Pennies. Rare pennies are more than collectibles, they're smart investments. As demand for vintage coins grows, values rise over time. A penny bought for a few dollars today could sell for hundreds in a decade. Start building a collection now, focusing on high-grade coins and rare varieties. Part 13. Myths and misconceptions. Let's clear up a few myths. Not all 1976 pennies are worth hundreds. Condition and rarity are key. A shiny penny isn't always valuable. Mint state matters more than polish. You don't need a rare error to have value. High-grade regular coins are still collectible. Understanding these truths will help you avoid scams and bad purchases. The future of Lincoln Pennies. The penny's future is uncertain. As production costs rise and digital payments grow, the U.S. may eventually retire the cent. If that happens, older pennies like the 1976 edition will become even more desirable and valuable. Collect now while they're still overlooked. Tomorrow, they could be treasures. Conclusion: a small coin with a big story. The 1976 Lincoln penny is more than just 1 cent, it's a symbol of American history, craftsmanship, and the thrill of collecting. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned collector, these little copper coins offer a gateway into a fascinating world of discovery and value. Who knows, you might already own a $787.99 treasure without realizing it. So check your coins, examine every detail, and keep hunting. Because the next great find could be waiting in your change right now. And remember, here on Rare Lincoln Penny Coins, we're always uncovering hidden treasures, exploring numismatic secrets, and helping you turn ordinary cents into extraordinary finds. Subscribe, hit the bell icon, and join our community of collectors today. Today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1993 Lincoln Penny, a small 1-cent coin that has captured the attention of collectors around the world. Many people think pennies are worthless, but some rare versions of this coin have sold for hundreds and even thousands of dollars, one of them even valued at over $787.98. Get ready for a detailed journey into the history, minting secrets, current market value, and how you could find one of these rare treasures today. The origin story. Birth of the Lincoln Penny. The Lincoln Penny was first introduced in 1909, marking the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure, and it replaced the Indian head cent. Over the decades, the penny has undergone several design changes, but the classic portrait of Lincoln facing right on the obverse side remains iconic. By 1993, the coin had already been circulating for more than 80 years, but what makes the 1993 penny so special is not just its design, it's the rare varieties, minting errors, and historical context that make it valuable today. Design and composition of the 1993 penny. The 1993 Lincoln Penny features President Lincoln's portrait on the front, designed by Victor David Brenner, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side, designed by Frank Gasparo. This design was used from 1959 to 2008. In terms of composition, by 1993 the U.S. Mint had switched from the traditional 95% copper coins to a copper-plated zinc composition, 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. Each penny weighs about 2.5 grams and measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter. This change in metal content plays a key role in the rarity and collector interest of certain 1993 pennies today. Mint locations and varieties. In 1993, the U.S. Mint produced Lincoln pennies at 3 major locations: Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco. Each of these mints created millions of pennies, but not all coins are created equal. Some coins had unique errors or variations that make them extremely rare and valuable today. It's these rare types that collectors are hunting for and paying big money to own. Mintages and production numbers. Let's look at how many 1993 Lincoln pennies were produced with billions produced. Most 1993 pennies are common. However, within these massive mintages are hidden treasures, error coins, high-grade specimens, and unusual varieties worth much more than face value. Rare errors that make the 1993 penny valuable. Some 1993 pennies are worth hundreds of dollars because of minting errors. Here are a few you should look out for. Double die obverse doubling on the date or lettering makes these coins rare and valuable. Center strike. If the design is misaligned, the coin could be worth a lot. Broad strike errors. Coin struck outside the collar, creating a wider shape. Clipped planchet. A coin missing part of its edge from a miscut blank. Transitional errors. Rare cases where a coin might have been struck on a copper planchet instead of zinc. Even a minor error can raise the value from 1 cent to $100 or more, depending on rarity and demand. Proof coins and collector editions. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint are another area of interest. These coins are specially struck for collectors using polished dies and planchets, resulting in a mirror-like finish. A 1993 S-proof penny in PR 70 condition, perfect grade, can sell for $40 to $80 or more. If the proof coin also has an error or unique feature, the price can skyrocket even higher. The power of condition. Why grading matters. Condition is everything in the coin world. Coins are graded on the Sheldon scale from 1 to 70. A regular 1993 penny in circulated condition is worth 1 cent, but a mint state, MS-67 or higher, coin with no marks or wear can fetch $50, $100, or even $200. For example, a 1993 D penny graded MS-68 RD sold for over $787.98 at auction. Proof that a small coin in the right condition can be worth a small fortune. Collector demand and historical significance. Collectors love the 1993 penny for several reasons. It marks part of the final decades of the Lincoln Memorial reverse design before it changed in 2009. Additionally, transitional errors and high-grade examples are scarce, which means demand stays high. As more collectors enter the hobby and compete for top-grade coins, prices continue to climb. Record auction sales and notable finds. Some 1993 pennies have sold for remarkable prices. A 1993 D Lincoln penny in MS-68 RD sold for $787.98. Rare double die error coins have fetched $150, $300. Center and clipped planchet errors have been known to sell for $100, $250. These are not just numbers. They're real-world examples showing that your pocket change could be worth hundreds of dollars if you know what to look for. Where to find valuable 1993 pennies? Finding these rare coins is easier than you might think. Check old coin jars or penny rolls from banks, flea markets, estate sales, and garage sales, coin shows and dealer shops, online marketplaces like eBay. Sometimes the most valuable coins are hiding in plain sight, mixed in with regular pennies. How to check and grade your coin. When you find a 1993 penny, examine it carefully under good lighting or with a magnifying glass. Look for strong details with no wear, bright red color rather than brown, no scratches, marks, or signs of circulation, mint errors or doubling on letters and numbers. If you believe your coin might be valuable, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can multiply its value many times over. Future value predictions. The market for rare coins is growing every year. As collectors seek out the best examples of the 1993 penny, prices for high-grade coins and rare errors are expected to continue rising. Coins that sell for $100 today could easily double in value over the next decade. Holding on to a rare, certified penny might just be a smart investment. Tips for beginners and collectors. If you're new to coin collecting, here are a few tips. Always handle coins by the edges to avoid damage. Store them in coin flips, albums, or airtight capsules. Keep your coins away from moisture and direct sunlight. learn the basics of grading, mint marks, and errors, join online collector communities to stay updated on values and trends. Knowledge is power, and in coin collecting, it's the difference between a penny and a payday. Final thoughts and call to action. The 1993 Lincoln penny might look ordinary, but some examples are worth far more than 1 cent. With rare errors, proof strikes, and high-grade conditions fetching prices like $787.98, this small copper-plated coin has become a hidden gem in the world of numismatics. So next time you get change, don't just toss those pennies aside, examine them carefully. You could be holding a small fortune without even realizing it. And remember, here on Rare Lincoln Penny Coins, we help you discover the stories, secrets, and values behind the coins you use every day. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another deep dive into the world of rare coins. Share this video with friends and family who love treasure hunting, and let's keep building our community of coin collectors together. Thank you for watching Rare Lincoln Penny Coins, and until next time, happy collecting. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most interesting coins in recent U.S. history, the 2011 Lincoln penny. This small copper-coated coin, often ignored by many, could be worth up to $787.97 or even more if you know what to look for. So stay with us through this complete 15-part journey as we uncover the history, the minting secrets, the rare varieties, and how you can turn a penny into serious cash. The legacy of the Lincoln PNY. The story of the Lincoln penny began in 1909, created to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, one of the most beloved figures in American history. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person instead of a symbolic image, and it marked a turning point in American coin design. Over the decades, the Lincoln cent has seen changes in composition, design, and minting techniques, yet it remains a powerful connection to U.S. history and culture. Collectors around the world cherish it, and some rare editions have fetched thousands of dollars at auctions. The evolution of the Lincoln CNT from its wheatback design to the memorial reverse and finally the shield reverse introduced in 2010, the penny has evolved dramatically. Each change reflects a chapter in American history. The shield reverse that appears on the 2011 Lincoln penny symbolizes Lincoln's role in preserving the Union during the Civil War. It is not just a coin, it is a miniature monument to resilience and unity. The 2011 Lincoln penny OVRVIEW. The 2011 Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint and is part of the shield reverse series. Most are made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, weighing about 2.5 grams. While billions were minted for circulation, a small number of coins have unique features or exceptional conditions that make them highly desirable to collectors. This is where the story gets exciting, and potentially profitable. Why 2011 pennies can be valuable? You might wonder how a coin worth 1 cent can sell for $787.97 or more. The answer lies in condition, rarity, and errors. Coins that are graded MS68 or MS69, mint state, by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC can sell for hundreds of dollars. And if a coin has a rare minting error, the value skyrockets even more. For example, a 2011 penny in pristine condition sold for nearly $800 because of its flawless strike and high-grade surface. Minting and production details. The Denver Mint produced over 4.9 billion 2011 Lincoln pennies. That might sound like a huge number, but only a small fraction are preserved in top condition. Most are circulated and worth face value, but uncirculated or error coins become extremely rare. Collectors often focus on coins straight from mint rolls, coin sets, or uncirculated bags because they have the best chance of finding high-grade specimens. Rare errors. Look for IN 2011 PNES error coins are some of the most valuable in the hobby. For the 2011 penny, look for these known errors: double die obverse letters or numbers on Lincoln's face, or the date appear doubled. Center strike part of the design is missing because the planchet was misaligned. Clipped planchet. A portion of the coin's edge is cut off. Die cracks or cuds, raised lines or blobs on the surface caused by damaged dies. These errors can increase the coin's value from a few dollars to several $100s, depending on rarity and condition. Grading and condition. The Value FACTR coin grading is everything when it comes to determining value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with MS70 being a perfect, flawless coin. Here's how value changes with condition: circulated condition 1 cent, 10 cent uncirculated MS60, MS6 $1, $5 high grade MS65, $20, $150 top grade MS68, MS69 $300. $787.97 plus. Always use a magnifier to inspect your coins and consider professional grading for valuable finds. Historical value TRNDS. The 2011 D penny might be relatively new, but its value trend shows a steady increase. When it was first released, collectors paid little attention. Over time, as high-grade examples became harder to find, prices climbed. Auction records show that the best examples now sell for hundreds of dollars, and experts believe the value could rise further as supplies shrink and collector demand grows. How to find rare 2011 D pennies. Finding a valuable 2011 D penny doesn't require expensive equipment, just patience and a good eye. Here's how: check your pocket change. Rare coins still appear in circulation. Search bank rolls by rolls of pennies and hunt for uncirculated or error coins. Visit coin shows and shops. Dealers may have overlooked gems. Search estate sales and auctions. Sometimes, valuable coins are hiding in old collections. Persistence pays off, and many collectors have found valuable coins in the most unexpected places. How to sell your 2011 D penny. Once you've found a rare coin, selling it wisely is key. You can list it on online marketplaces like eBay or heritage auctions, sell directly to coin dealers or collectors, submit it to professional grading services first for maximum value. A graded, high-quality 2011 D penny with a rare error can easily fetch hundreds of dollars from the right buyer. Future value potential. Experts predict that coins like the 2011 D Lincoln penny will continue to rise in value, especially those in top condition or with rare errors. As more coins are lost or damaged over time, surviving high-quality examples become even more desirable. Holding on to these coins could be a smart investment for the future. Common mistakes new collectors make. Many beginners overlook valuable coins because they assume modern pennies are worthless. Another mistake is cleaning coins, which can drastically reduce their value. Always handle coins carefully and avoid altering their natural surfaces. Remember, originality is key in numismatics. Collecting Lincoln pennies, a rewarding hobby. Collecting Lincoln cents is not just about money, it's about history, art, and the thrill of discovery. Every penny tells a story, from the wheat ears of 1909 to the shield design of today. Starting with coins like the 2011 D penny is an excellent way to begin your journey into the fascinating world of numismatics. Final thoughts and call to ACTO. And the 2011 D Lincoln penny proves that treasure can hide in plain sight. What looks like an ordinary 1-cent coin could actually be worth $787.97 or more if it's rare, high-grade, or has a minting error. So, check your change, search those bank rolls, and never underestimate the power of a penny. If you found this video helpful and want to learn more about rare coins, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Rare Lincoln Penny Coins. Hit the bell icon so you never miss our deep dives into valuable pennies and hidden treasures. Thank you for watching, and remember, the next coin you find could change your life.